Hey guys, JD Zuma with the Movement University. In this video we're going to talk about how to properly engage your abdominals, specifically a muscle called the transverse abdominis, so that you can really support your spine better and get proper abdominal activation for all of your exercises. Now, in order to understand what we're talking about here, you have to visualize this muscle like a weightlifter's belt, or one of those belts that people, or back braces that people wear, like a corset, starting at the back of your spine and coming all the way around to the front here. This is where the transverse abdominis is, and it functions exactly like a corset, pulling everything together and tightening it all up. Now this is different than the muscle in the front called your rectus, your six-pack muscle, that just flexes and pulls you down forward. The transverse abdominis functions to pull all of this muscle, all of this abdominal contents here, in like this. So when you engage this muscle properly, it pulls everything together again like that corset. So what you want to do when you're practicing how to use this muscle is sometimes it helps to actually put your hand on your stomach or on your sides here. I'll just keep my hands up so you can see it happen. And you want to really relax your belly first. Don't be afraid to let it all pour out, all right? Let it hang out in the front there, and I'm going to just envision pulling my belly button towards my spine and having all of this start to tighten together and pull back, okay? So that what it looks like is this. Now, I can hold that muscle engaged properly when I'm using the right muscle group and breathe in and then breathe out and still talk and have a conversation without losing it. That's how you know you're doing it properly. What a lot of people will do is this. They'll have the belly relaxed and pouring out the front, and then they'll just do this and suck in the air here. That's not engaging your transverse abdominis. That's a whole other function that we don't want to pay attention to, okay? If you're doing it properly, you should be able to feel this pull in, like you're giving your spine a hug, and then still be able to talk, carry on a conversation, and move from there, okay? That's the whole point. So I want you to play around with engaging that muscle group properly and being able to hold it when you stand, when you talk, when you breathe, when you bend over, when you do any kind of movement, all right? And then once something you can practice that with is something we call the ab tuck. And we've shown this here in other videos. What you're going to do is you're going to lie down on the floor. And the first thing I'm going to do before I even start getting myself in position for the ab tuck is I'm going to pull my belly button down towards my spine, and I'll feel my back start to flatten against the ground, okay? That's how I know that my transverse abdominis is starting to work. If I start to lift my legs up and my back starts to tilt this way, I probably lost the engagement here in the front. So be really careful to pull that belly button down, flatten the back, and then I'm going to lift my legs up to here. For some of you this might be challenging enough, and that's totally fine. If you want to introduce a little leg movement, that's another activity you can do. But for the ab tuck, I'm going to hold my TA, my transverse abdominis, and then I'm going to pull myself into this tuck position and hold it here, okay? I can still focus on pulling my belly button towards my spine as I'm holding that position. And then lower myself back down slowly. So give this a try. Give it a try both in the ab tuck and in all of your other exercise positions. It's critical that you learn how to use this muscle group, because if you don't, then the muscles in your back, your hip flexors, they're always going to be picking up for what this muscle's not doing. So give it a try. If you have any questions, shoot them back to us and we'll get back to you and see if we can help you out.